from the start, don't play dumb. Acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Play stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stand mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna claim me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew. But you kept it low, now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stand mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love is come around, but you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always knew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stand mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth.
Well, hello. How is everyone doing? Hello. Let me pull this up for y'all so y'all can hear what's going on. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Let's start by saying hello to everybody in the chat. Hello. Hey, Cash, how are you? Hey, John Paul, how are you? And for those that are going to be coming on later to watch this, y'all, I got some information. And I'm going to have my AI reading for me because it's a little too much of reading for me. I'm not going to do all that reading. I'm just not. Okay. So let me go ahead and put this up real quick. Give me a second. I should have given myself an extra 15 minutes. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. For those who try to copy it is, hey, they're not going to. I mean, they can, but they'll still have my picture on there. Okay, my overlay. Okay, you guys, so I did want to let you guys hear what's going on. This is Kim Porter telling her story. Okay, she's revealing information. I don't know how many other people have heard this, but hey, hopefully I'm the first. Who knows? All right, so let me go ahead and start by showing you guys. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play the audio. While I play the audio, I'm just going to be showing this, okay? Give me 1 second, y'all. Look, I'm going to put something up real quick. Let y'all listen to a commercial. And then I'm going to go into this. All right. Let's see which one. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull it up so y'all can see. While she's reading, the AI is reading, I would be pulling it up for y'all to see it. Okay, so we're going to go with the first picture. Goodness gracious, that's not what you're supposed to be seeing. Give me a second. Of course, this thing's tripping. All right, give me a second, y'all. All right, let me make it bigger so y'all can see it. Okay. Okay. All righty. Now, I think you guys should be able to see that, right? You guys are able to see that, or should I make it bigger? I don't know why it's not doing it like earlier. Hold on. You guys should be able to see it better than this. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, Renegade, how are you? I don't know why it's doing that, you guys. It's literally, it was earlier. It was better than this. I don't know why it's doing that. Like going to the side for some odd reason. Okay, we're going to start from here. All right, I'm getting ready to share it so y'all can see it. You can read it with, read along with it. I think you should be able to see it because you were able to see it earlier. All right, I'll just make it the full screen. Maybe that'll help. You're tired? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, y'all should be able to see that. Okay. All right, you guys. Can you hear me? First of all, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Because if you can't hear me, I need to pull myself back up. All righty. Okay. All right. So can you guys hear me in the chat? I hope you can hear me. If not, I'll have to listen to it for myself. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me go ahead and play this. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Okay, here we go. This is the first part. So this is a tell-all reveal from Kim Porter. All right. All right, here we go. Let me know if you can hear her talking.
Sean on Kim, she deserves to get married. But I'm just not ready. It's not a reflection on how much I love Kim. It's that I'm just learning how to be a good boyfriend. Sean Diddy Combs emerges from the bedroom in his suite on the 35th floor of the Four Seasons Hotel in Midtown Manhattan wearing a tan Sean John sweatsuit. He's ready for breakfast, even though it's past noon. Sitting down at the dining table in his suite. The man is clearly half asleep, his eyes at half-mast, his body slumped in the chair. That's what you get for keeping me up. Till 8 in the morning, comes his girlfriend, Kim Porter says, arranging a plate of bacon and eggs in front of him. When asked what he was doing all night, he grins. Making love, he says. And it was good too. Combs, never one to mince words, is in love. He'll tell you in a magazine article, he'll tell you in person, and he'll tell you in the songs on his newest album press play, an effort he says was inspired by his 12-year on and off again relationship with Porter, whom he met when he was an A&R executive at Uptown Records in the 1990s. She's my muse, he says. You know how they say it in the movies? It's corny but beautiful, she completes me. But loving Sean Combs back is a difficult thing. He is a man, driven by, if not demons, then something just as ferocious. It manifests as a complete inability to sit still, to enjoy the here and now, to be happy with what he has. Rather, Combs is caught in a perpetual quest for the next big thing, the next challenge, the next spectacle of which he is the shining star. Over the years he's transformed himself from a hip-hop impresario into a political activist, marathon man, fashion designer, perfumer, Broadway star and reality TV personality. And now, at the age of 37, when most rappers would be throwing in the towel, he's back on stage, ready to take on the likes of Justin Timberlake and Beyoncé for a spot at the top of the charts. And while his role as trendsetter may not be what it was in the heyday of Ghetto Fabulous, Combs's pockets haven't suffered. Time magazine, which named him one of the most influential people of 2006, estimated his worth at $315 million. Not surprisingly, he is, at turns, the focus of both adulation and derision by the general public and the object of constant desire by certain groups of women, from groupies to starlets, who all want a piece of him. Not chicken heads, he boasts. If a woman approaches me, she's going to feel like she's stepping up for the championship of the world. It takes a strong and steady woman to stand by a whirlwind like that. But in Porter, 36, a former model who is due to give birth to the couple's twin girls this month, Combs seems to have found his match, which makes you wonder why he still hasn't given her that ring. There's something about Kim. The first time I saw her, she was at the studio with her ex-boyfriend, singer Al B. Sure, the father of Porter's oldest child. Quincy, now 15, says Combs, his face immediately brightening. At the memory. I wasn't trying to holler at her or anything, but I was admiring her, her lips, her eyes, her mouth, her shape, her energy, and thinking, I wish I had a girl like that. Soon after, Andre Harrell, founder of Uptown Records, hired Porter as a receptionist. Puff was in love with her from the first time he saw her, remembers Harrell. You could tell from the way he looked at her. Every morning when he showed up for work, Porter would give Combs a smile. But still he didn't make a move. She kind of made me nervous, Combs says. She wasn't like a New York girl. She was bohemian, mixed with Georgia peach hospitality. I got the idea she'd like doing stuff like walking barefoot in the grass. I didn't think I could get her to like me. Combs says. Now that what struck him most, and, ironically, what would later become his biggest complaint, was her reserve. She was smooth. You know, like ice. She's cool and collected and thinks before she speaks. You meet a lot of young ladies, and they just don't do that. Kim was never pressed, she was always in control. It took a few years, a chance meeting at a party, and several lengthy phone calls before the couple started dating in 1994. Quickly, they became inseparable. We went out together, we ate together, we played together, says Porter. He would want me at the office, I would want him at my shoots. Our bond was so tight. It just didn't feel right without her, Combs says. I'm talking about from a strip club to playing poker, she would be there. The girl could even throw a football, he adds. Then in 1997, Porter became pregnant with their son Christian. Combs has another son, Justin, 12, from a previous relationship with stylist Misa Hilton Brim. It should have been the happiest time for both of them. Instead, that's when everything fell apart. When a man loves another woman. A friend called my cell phone, says Porter of the way she heard that Combs had fallen into the arms of a certain Latina with a world-famous behind. Then a few weeks later, the press hit. Porter, raised by her mother and grandmother in the quiet town of Columbus, Georgia, describes herself as a private son. Unlike other girlfriends of celebrities, she has never tried to parlay her relationship with Combs into a shot at fame. She's stayed low-key, focusing on her children, her man, and her fledgling career as an actress. She had a small part in 2001's The Brothers, and this month stars opposite Tatum O'Neal in My Net. Work TV's new one-hour drama Art of Betrayal. But when Combs took up with Jennifer Lopez, Porter suddenly found herself the focus of everyone's concern. Everywhere I went, people were asking, "Are you okay?" I just hated that, she says, over a bowl of squash soup during a 3-hour lunch at a French bistro in Manhattan. Dressed in black leggings and a striped sweater, and wearing very little makeup, Porter is more stunning in person than in any red carpet shot. People just believed everything they saw in print, and they were talking to me like I was really crushed. She continues, but I had just had a baby. I couldn't be somewhere in a corner, heartbroken. I have kids. I'm a grown woman. Even Porter's mother, Sarah, was amazed by her daughter's calm in the face of such commotion. The whole family was upset about the situation with Lopez, she says. You hear rumors, and you see things on television. And if your daughter is involved, you want to know if she's hurting. But Kim didn't fall apart. She didn't stop eating. She didn't do any of that. She behaved normally as her. Mother, I was checking her out all the time, looking and watching to see if she was putting on an act. But she's very resilient. She handled it like a champ, even though I knew she must have been hurting. I was so very proud of her. But while Porter held her head up and went about her business, there was no getting around the media's insatiable appetite for the bad boy rapper and the starlet in that revealing green dress. The couple were photographed everywhere at award shows and nightclubs and emblazoned across the cover of magazines. They were like Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe, says Harold. Our generation had never seen anything like it. As far as Porter is concerned, that was exactly the problem. He just got caught up in the hype, she says matter-of-factly. And my man is Mr. Hype. The Lopez years, the couple dated from 1998 to 2000, were so public, so humiliating, so disrespectful, says Porter, and what made it worse was that it was all a lie. That relationship wasn't real. She says bluntly. The world just saw the bright lights and the cam era. But I knew what was really going on. He was still in love with me. Porter, who says Combs fell for a big booty and a smile, used to tell him that when he was finished with his little Puerto Rican girlfriend, he'd be back.
Puerto Rican.
But, in fact, he never really left. The entire time Combs was seeing Lopez, Porter's phone never stopped ringing. No one knows that part, she says. He was calling 50, 60 times a day. Sometimes I wouldn't even talk to him because I was so angry. I couldn't be nice, Kim. I had to be, you know, that bitch. Like, this is not going down. At the time, Porter and Combs were living together. But as soon as she caught wind of the Lopez affair, Porter kicked her man out of my own house, he points out indignantly, and changed the locks. I told him someone's got to go, and it isn't going to be me. And these kids, she remembers. Combs moved into a hotel, but ignored Porter's wishes to be left alone, continuing to stop by the house whenever he pleased. It was like my life was not my own, says Porter. He was very, very intrusive. The couple would eventually end up in the Manhattan family courthouse to hash out a visitation agreement, which Combs admits he did not stick to. He would say he needed to see his son, but I was at a place where just the sight of him would turn my stomach, Porter recalls.
Wow.
My feeling was, you made this decision, now stay over there. I can't repeat everything I said at the time, because it's really not that ladylike. But I was very expressive about it. In fact, she reluctantly admits that one day she got so angry she threw a television at Combs. It was a small one, she says. As Porter recounts this story of betrayal, she smiles politely, every bit the sweet Southern girl. The only glimmer of venom you'll see is when you ask if Combs ever took their young son, Christian, around Lopez. No, she bristles. Hell no. 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 Do you see me? I'm a full black woman. We don't mix and mingle like that. I'd kill him dead. So he knew better. And besides, does she look like the type that would want to play house and family with two little black kids? No. I don't think it was that type of situation.
Wow.
The next day over breakfast, Combs struggles to explain his side of the story. First, he admits he made a mistake. I wasn't trying to hurt her, but with the cameras and everything, it was probably the worst relationship for me to get into, he says. I don't know if I could have been as strong as Kim was. But he also wants it known that when he did get into his other relationship, he and Porter were already having problems. It wasn't. Boom, I just woke up one morning and started messing with Jen. Knifer and left Kim, he says. That's not what happened. According to Combs, it all started because Porter, who had won him over with her poise, turned out to be too laid back. I'm used to applause when I walk in the room, he says, and she was just too cool. I would tell her, I guess I'll go be with someone else who'll take care of me the way I want to be taken care of, will be a little more aggressive. He lodged his complaints, but much to his chagrin, Porter wasn't really conforming to how I wanted her to conform. With Lopez, Combs says he was making a statement. Jennifer was my perfect match in terms of energy, he explains. I thought, I'll test the waters and hopefully Kim will see I'm serious and come running after me. Only Kim didn't make a move. So I was back at the house, trying to figure out what the hell was going on, Combs says. As her boyfriend speaks, Porter listens quietly, eating her cream of wheat and sipping iced tea. But then Combs, perhaps feeling defensive about having to explain his indiscretion to both the woman he wronged and a skeptical reporter, goes to that place. No man in his right mind would. Do you really think that God meant for a man to have just one wife? He blurts out. Or a woman to have one husband?
Yes.
Do you think God meant it that way? Porter shoots him a look. Do you really want me having sex with some other man? You want that to happen? She demands. No, he says sheepishly, but God made us different. That's such a cop-out, says Porter.
Yes.
I could be just like you. I choose not to be. Combs rambles and stammers for a while. Sometimes things happen, he tries. Then, turning to his girlfriend, he says, this is the most monogamous I've ever been in my life. That's all I'm trying to say.
Wow.
Happily ever after? The next evening, alone in the backseat of his $420,000 Maybach, parked outside a studio in New Jersey where he is rehearsing for an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, Combs is more reflective about his love for Porter. With Jennifer, I was attracted to someone who had the same energy as me, but that isn't necessarily the best, he says quietly. Because I'm so aggressive, the best energy for me is someone who slows me down and makes me feel like I can breathe. It's hard for me to breathe. When I'm around Kim, I feel like I can do that. Harold, who's known Combs since he was a teen, agrees. Puff is a super achiever, he says. Kim is all peace, love, and life. Puff finds calm in her presence. He never had that with Jennifer.
All right, now let me go and pull up the other one. Wow. All right, here's the other one. Let me. Let's see where it's at with you guys. Okay, y'all can see it. Okay, here we go. Oh, man.
Sean on staying faithful. This is the most monogamous I've ever been in my life. But no matter how much love the couple had shared, winning Porter back was going to take some work. In 2001, Combs was tried on weapons and bribery charges stemming from a 1999 shooting.
Hello, New York. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Struggling to read. It's crazy. All right, let me go ahead and go on. Listen to the story, y'all. Stop playing.
Incident in which 3 people were injured at a Manhattan nightclub. Although Porter says she knew in her heart he was never going to jail, she was down on her knees, praying that Combs would be exonerated. He was eventually acquitted of all charges. But with the trial and the whole whoop-tie-hoo, there was just too much going on, says Porter. So in September 2001, she moved back to Georgia to be with her family and raise her 2 young sons away from the chaos. And that's when Combs really came around. I think the threat of losing his freedom forced him to grow up and take responsibility for his actions, says Porter. She adds that once she and the kids left New York, Combs was forced to come to me to work things out. And he really had to jump through some hoops. He was on the plane every weekend, talking to my mom and my grandmother and telling the kids, Daddy made a mistake. It wasn't like I had been going out with Puffy by myself. I had a whole family behind me. I had cousins who wanted to beat him up. Porter says Combs even had to make things right with her father. I don't know what those conversations were like, she says, but it was enough for my father to say to me, Kimberly, I made a mistake with your mother. We all make mistakes. In the end, Porter finally let her guard down because, for all his faults, there's really no man who can love her better. I know him like I know my kids, she says, explaining their connection. Like all love, there's this part chemistry and part mystery. Porter says she understands that some people don't get why she took Combs back. And she says that her biggest fear is that if it happens again, the relationship will have to be over. But she feels no one knows him the way she does. Yes, she admits that the rumors of his legendary temper tantrums with his staff are all true, but she insists he has a softer side. He's gentle, giving and sensitive, she says with a smile, especially to me. He's really a good guy with a big, big heart. I get to see that. I'm really thankful I get to see that. Porter says there's no end to what Combs will do for her. When asked to elaborate, she doesn't rattle off a list of lavish gifts of jewelry or trips or houses like one would expect, though he's given them all. She'll tell you about how last Valentine's Day, Combs rented a screening room, filled it with candles, and played for her a DVD he had compiled of photographs chronicling their life together. There were red carpet shots, but mostly it was us and the kids. She says, it meant so much to me because I'd had a flood in my house and had lost all my photos. Like most women with millionaire boyfriends, Porter is often accused of being a gold digger. To that she just rolls her eyes. I'm not impressed with things, not a bag or shoes or a car. I've got a lot of stuff, she says. Impress me with your person. Show me you can be a really good man. That's how to impress me. Still, Porter concedes that loving a man as driven as Combs will always have its challenges. He could be a little more attentive to his family, she says with a nod, but I understand who he is and what that requires of him. He's in a business where he wants to be the best, and he wants to make sure his family has the best. It takes a lot of his person to do that. No, there's only so much time in the day. But as long as he makes us feel like we're a family, I'm fine. There'll be one day When you won't be working so hard, then we have a lifetime. She pauses for a moment and laughs. I'm not a needy son, she adds. If I were, I'd probably be somewhere pulling out my hair right now. Since their reconciliation, Combs says he's made a real effort to leave P. Diddy at the office and make more time for Kim and the kids. She taught me well, he says. When you're in a relationship, there's a lot of give and take. Before I was just selfish. Of course, the juggling act is about to become a lot more complicated. This summer, Porter told him she was pregnant and carrying twin girls by sliding a picture of her ultrasound across the table. While the couple were eating dinner at Nobu in New York. The pregnancy wasn't planned, he says, and adds, someone must have been counting wrong. But on hearing the news, he bolted from his seat and ran around the restaurant. I was ecstatic, he says. I've wanted girls for a long time. I just picture the babies falling asleep on top of me. Despite the love, the history, and the twins on the way, the couple still have no plans to marry. Porter insists she doesn't care. She doesn't know anyone who has a good marriage. Her parents divorced when she was a child, and the last thing she wants is for the relationship to sour under the strain. Back in his Maybach, Combs considers the marriage question. I know she deserves to get married, he says, but I'm just not ready. He leans back into his seat. It's not a reflection on how much I love Kim. It's that I'm just learning how to be a good boyfriend. When I'm finished with this step, I'll move on to the next. He pauses, then adds, but when I do get married, you'll be invited to the wedding. With that, he gets out of the car and heads off to rehearsal. But a minute later, he's back, rapping on the window. You should end the piece like that, he says, suddenly struck with the idea, with me talking about getting married. It'll give hope to all the girls who fell in love with a player. As he walks away, he calls out one last correction into the night. Ex-player, he says. Make that ex-player.
Yeah, whatever. Make that ex-player. I don't think he ever changed that from a player to an ex-player. He's not an ex-player. How's he an ex-player when he's doing what he was doing? Like, come on now. I don't know. I'm sure he loved her, but he just doesn't know how to just love, like he knows how to love someone. I'm pretty sure of that, but he just didn't know how to treat women right. Okay, allegedly. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. All right, I'm going to leave that up there. Come on up. All right, so I did want to share with you guys some more information about P. Diddy. I don't know if y'all heard about it. So, let's see. Let me pull it up. And like I tell you guys all the time, I have a lot of emails. So give me 1 second. Let me see. Where is it at? I'm pulling it up, y'all. I'm pulling it up. Give me a second. Like, I don't know if you guys heard about it, so we'll see here. Allegedly, I do have to say that. Y'all know that. Allegedly, the oil had been ugged. You know, that oil, the 1,000 oils that they found. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up so y'all can see that I'm not just coming up with stuff. It's to have the date drug, the date UGG in it. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about what I think goes on with that, and my opinion on it, on why they would put that in there and how it would affect a person. I'm not a medical specialist. I'm not certified as a medical person, but this is how I think it works. Give me 1 second, y'all. I know it's in here. It's in here. Oh, and then I also have this video for y'all too. Hold on. Let me show you this video real quick while I look for this other one. Lord have mercy. I don't know if you guys seen this already or not. All right. Let me share this with you guys. Give me a second. Hey, together. How are you? Yeah, it had a little something extra in it for sure. So what happens is this. So this is my opinion, you guys. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional. So the oils being infused with an UGG, like, you know, majority of the time, I'm not 100% sure on this, but a majority of the time they do warm up the oil when they're getting ready to massage it on someone. So what happens is when you warm up something, your body reacts where your pores open up to warmth, to the heat. So your pores open up. So as your pores are opened up and you're putting this oil with this infused of UGG, right? It goes into your skin quicker and it'll give you that high. Okay, this is my opinion, my thoughts in this. Okay, I'm just gonna say, all right, that's how I feel about that. All right, so let me go ahead and put an overlay so I can show you guys this video. Might be able to use this one since I have this one. No, we're going to use this. Okay. So let me go ahead and stop the share on this. And I'm going to share this video. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it is a leaked video. Here we go. I'm just going to let y'all see it because as you can hear, there is music going on, but I'm just going to let you watch the video because there's music. There's nobody really talking. Okay. Let y'all watch it again. There's a lot of people there. That's what they call that, the white party, right? They dress all in white. Look at the craziness that's going on. Okay. I'm here. Give me a second, you guys. I do have to find this video because I don't want you guys to just think that I'm saying this and that there's no video. I mean, there's no article about it, because there is. All right, maybe it's on another page. Because like I said, I have a lot of emails, lots and lots of emails. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I knew I was going to find it, y'all. I knew I was going to find it. Okay, so let me share this one now. Okay. So all those people were heavily sedated, which explains how calm everyone else is. Alrighty. So since this is not a video, I will remove the overlay so y'all can see it clearly. Oh, well, you can see it like that. You can see it like that. It's cool. Okay. I'm going to put the other overlay, this one. Or let's just leave it like that. That's cool. Okay. So this is what it says. Did Diddy lace baby oil bottles with GHB? Shock claims rapper's lube bottles were really secret UGG vessels to guarantee blackouts off of the F-offs victims. Y'all reading this? Y'all can see what I'm reading. Y'all can read it too. Y'all can read it too. Let me see if I can make it bigger so y'all can see it too. Okay, can you see that? Can y'all read that? Okay, here we go. In addition, experts has addressed conspiracy theories surrounding the alleged true content of P. Diddy comb hoard of baby oil. It's not a conspiracy because there is a baby oil. They showed it. They showed you all those bottles. There's like thousands of them, right? Federal agent claimed 1,000 bottles of baby oil seized from the music mogul homes were suspected to be part of the F-offs supplies for UGG-fueled orgies. Addiction expert Nick Matthews exclusively told RadarOnline.com that stash of baby oil could have been used for far more sinister purposes, and liquidate grape UGG GHB could easily be contained in baby oil bottles. Come on, y'all. Allegedly, this is all allegedly, but ingesting a small amount of UGG could guarantee victims that would black out. They would black out. Okay? They would black out. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm sorry. So. Sorry, I do have to answer when my daughter-in-law calls because sometimes she doesn't feel well. All right. Sorry about that. So this is P. Diddy close-up. Looks like he has some earbuds. Don't know what he's listening to. All right. Matthew noted it was interesting the large volume of baby oil was seized in light of Combs' indictment on X trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution charges. Y'all can read that. Y'all can read the word. It's big enough. When asked about conspiracy theories alleging the bottles contained GHB, the expert said it was plausible. Okay, plausible. It's plausible because GHB and its raw form is clear liquid, resembling baby oil. I hope they're testing it. He added GHB, commonly disguised in vessels like water bottles and 2-liter jugs. There he is again. Due to its potent nature, Matthews added GHB is typically sold by the capful as as only a small amount is needed to cause a person's inhabilitation to be lowered. So to take them off their game. Okay, that's basically what they're saying. So like you would not do the things that you would do if you were on this consuming more than 3 capfuls of the substance would almost guarantee a person to black out or become unconscious. That's what that GHB does. The grape drug, Additionally, GHB could easily be used without a victim's knowledge, as it's virtually, has no taste or smell. Wow. When mixed with other liquids, especially alcohol, if victims were to consume the substance, in its raw form, they would likely notice a bitter taste. Wow, in a raw form. But if it's, God help me, Jesus. Okay, that's him in his little Mickey Mouse ears. Wow. He further explained if conspiracy theories were true and Combs was using GHB on alleged F-offs victims, the music mogul would benefit from having victims under the influence, as they wouldn't be able to remember clearly, and inhibitions would be lowered. Okay, so look, I'm coming back over here. I don't see what y'all saying because I'm on the other side of the thing. That explains why someone would forget what happened. Yes, that same GHB was used to spike people's drinks. Allegedly. Other Uggs would have similar effects and could be mixed in baby oil bottles, where party Uggs, like hallucinogens, which can be absorbed through skin. See, it's absorbed through your skin because like I said, when you warm up that oil and whatever it is that it's infused with will go into your pores. When you heat up, like when you're washing your face and you use hot water, that's to open up your pores. And when you put cold water on it, it closes your pores. That's the same thing. Warm oils will get into your pores quicker if it's infused with Uggs. This is my opinion, my thoughts, allegedly. This theory added another layer of serious and insidious possibilities about baby oil being used as a lubricant in Combs' F-offs. Mm-hmm. I think that's the end of it. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. That's a lot of reading. Especially when I don't like reading loud. Matthews added, it's important to educate people. We can't forget what we're talking about is the exploitation of human beings. As RadarOnline.com reported, conspiracy theories about the alleged contents of Combs' baby oil stash began circulating online after his arrest. Combs' lawyer claimed the rapper was in possession of such large amount of baby oil due to shopping in bulk from Costco. What the heck? Whatever. He claims prompt that retailers to issue a statement denying the sale of baby oil in bulk in store as well as online. So they're denying it. What the heck? I'm done. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. So GHB is basically similar to mineral oil, flavorless, odorless, and colorless. Yeah, it's clear, just like baby oil. Can't see it. And by the way, let me share this with you guys, just in case you didn't know about it. I loved reading aloud in school. I was excellent at pronouncing advanced words, and I did have comprehension issues of what I was reading, though. Look, y'all gonna stop messing with me in here. Okay, so there's a movie coming out, and it's on Tubi. I don't know when, but as soon as I find out, you'll know. The name of it is I Know Who You Diddled Last Summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see it clearly. Let me see. Is that the one? No, look, right here. There you go. Look who's on here. Wendy Williams, 50 Cent, Cat Williams, and the Diddler. That's what they said. Hey, allegedly the Diddler. Diddy, P. Diddy, okay? All right. All right, so let me go ahead and take that one off. So I just want to let you guys know that movie's coming out on Tubi. Don't know exactly when, but as soon as I find out, you guys will find out, okay? I will let you guys know about it. And I will be doing another video. I'm going to be doing news breaks, okay? So I would love for you guys to join me. Join me. I have news for y'all. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Yeah, there's a lots and lots of stuff going on in this world, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, so this is another video, y'all. Let me take this thing off of here. Let me see what it's on here before I let y'all see it, because this is there's no audio on here. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it like it's going to be a video. So it's a video, but I need to, the butler diddled it. New York, you're funny. You're funny. Okay, so I'm going to show it. It's a video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like it's pictures. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's see if I can make it bigger.
Your floor manager has been with you since day one.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right, y'all can see that. I'm not going to put the audio because the audio is just music. So it don't make sense to do that. So meanwhile, Eminem temporary video got me and many people in tears. Grandpa, he broke the generational curse and won in life. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm corny, silly, funny, not stand-up comic funny. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be stopping it so y'all can read it, okay, for yourselves. So it says Drake links up with Black Coffee in, okay, so that's just, they're doing like a commercial.
Be the first to watch at home today.
Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
With loads of
So it says when the full product credits for the Drake's 7th studio album honestly remind me here. Okay, so this is nothing to do with the Diggler. Never mind. I don't know why they said this was something to do with him. This had nothing to do with him, y'all. Nothing to do with him. So this does. This picture does. So let's see who this is. I don't know. It's just a picture of him, but this is the title. Diddy tells partygoers to get lotioned up in rediscovered clip, but I don't see no clip. Or is this the clip? Ah, this is the clip, y'all.
Rock, we be singing, the ladies be not.
Hold on. This is, yeah, I'm going to put this up. Let me put this up. Hold on. Can y'all see that? No, you can't see through that. Can't see through that either. We're going to just put this one on. Okay. Y'all ready? Here we go. Make it bigger. And how long is it? It's not too long. It's only 41 seconds long. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go.
We be singing, the ladies be nice. Hey yo, everybody, make sure your breath is fresh. And drunk up, make sure you lotioned up. Get some plug. You know what I'm saying? If you smoking weed, get the Listerine strips. Please be respectful. Ladies, if they don't want to
Wait a minute. He just told the ladies, and I guess he's talking to the ladies and the men, talking about get your breath right. Like, make sure you freshen up your breath and get lotioned up. What the heck? Hold on. Let me repeat that. He said it. I'm not making that up.
Ladies, be nice. Hey yo, everybody, make sure your breath is fresh. And drunk up, make sure you lotioned up. Get some plug. You know what I'm saying? If you smoking weed, get the Listerine
Hold on.
strips. If you smoking weed, make sure your breath is fresh. And drunk up,
Make sure your breath is fresh, and ladies, make sure you're lotioned up. Why is it just the ladies that have to be lotioned up? What about the men? Men have to get lotioned up. What the heck? So you know something's up with that.
sure you lotioned up. Get some plug. You know what I'm saying? If you smoking weed, get the Listerine strips. Please be respectful. Ladies, if they don't want to dance, don't let that hold you back, because this whole thing's a pop. Put that Darnell Jones, come on. Gang, 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 get to the dance floor. Yeah, Lord, Lord, Lord.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What the heck? Let's see who else is in the house. Hello, whoever's in here. Thank you for coming through. You don't have to be in the bushes or in the back of the movie theater. You can go ahead and come down and speak. Dizzy. Let me see. Drizzy had a weird infatuation texting. Then 15-year-old Millie, Bobby Brown, aka 11 from Stranger Things. Oh, he loves her allegedly. Lard grabbed the wheel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. Okay, real quick. New York Beast, you want to come up? I'm going to drop the link for you. Hold on, because you have a lot to say. And you could just come on up here and say it. Keep it clean, but come on up here and say it. Sean Combs invited Mace to one of his F-offs. He told him not to wear drawers, or allegedly. Oh my God. Freaky, huh? Demon that loves slippery ladies. Man, allegedly. Wow. Come on up here. Come on up. I mean, if you want to. No pressure. Yeah, this is crazy. It's a lot of information and things that P. Diddy has done. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lord have mercy. Are you able to come up? All right, let's see. Present. So it says Diddy accusers, lawyers request withdrawal from the case. I wonder why. All right, here we go. Can y'all see that? It should be nice and big for y'all. Let me remove this. You didn't have to leave. I know you left because I don't see the number drop. I'm sorry. You didn't have to leave. Come back, New York. All right. An alleged victim suing Diddy for sexual essay. I'm just going to say essay. Has encountered difficulty as her lawyers requested removal from the case. Oh my goodness. According to reports, a woman who has accused Diddy of coercing her into having sex with his guests at one time of his infamous white parties will be without her legal team, Ariel Mitchell Kidd and Stephen A. Metcalf, who were representing Adria English, filed a formal request in Manhattan federal court on Wednesday, October 2nd, to withdraw from the case, citing irreconcilable differences, including receiving conflicting instructions from English. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Oh, God. Give me a second, y'all. I'm not going to read this. This is just too much. I'm going to be losing my voice soon. Okay. Let me do that. Give me 1 second, y'all. This ain't going to take but a second to do this. Oh, boy. Okay, and then I need you guys to tell me if you can hear it or not, because sometimes hold on, Willow. Generated. Okay. Download. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way. I hope I can. Hold on. You guys should be able to hear it. So let me share it. Screen. Window. Hold on, where's it at? Give me a second. I gotta pull it up another way. Okay. Put it in here. Give me a second. Maybe now I can do it. I don't know why it does that. It's just weird. Must be file. Nope, it's not even file. It's not letting me do it that way. So let me pull it up on my phone because it's not letting me do it that way. I was gonna let you guys watch the machine work, like the words and all that passing by, but that's all right. We'll do it this way. All right, here we go.
An alleged victim suing Diddy for sexual assault has encountered difficulty as her lawyers requested removal from the case. According to reports, a woman who has accused Diddy of coercing her into having sex with his guests at one of his infamous white parties will be without her legal team. Ariel Mitchell-Kidd and Stephen A. Metcalf, who are representing Audria English, filed a formal request in a Manhattan federal court on Wednesday, October 2, to withdraw from the case, citing irreconcilable differences, including receiving conflicting instructions from English on how to proceed with the case. As a result of a fundamental disagreement between attorneys and plaintiff regarding almost every aspect of the litigation, the filing stated, including settlement demands, causes of actions in the pleadings and plaintiff's undermining behavior and questionable antics, an irreconcilable conflict and tension has developed between plaintiff and attorneys. English, a former adult film star who performed under the name Omonique, filed a police report in Miami, Florida, accusing the embattled music mogul of sexual assault in August. Among those claims includes an allegation that she was groomed into sex trafficking by Diddy, aka Sean Combs, with ecstasy-laced liquor, forced to be intimate with guests at his parties in Miami and in the Hamptons. In a phone interview with the New York Times, English confirmed that she was looking for new lawyers and spoke about the conflict she and Mitchell-Kidd had. "I'm the client, you work for me," she said. A bone of contention was Mitchell Kidd's instructions to English to not talk to the media. When contacted, Mitchell Kidd responded via text, saying, "I never lost faith in her case, just in her. Her case is great," she continued. "My issue is with her undermining my work and going behind my back doing things incongruent to advancing her case." Diddy is currently being held in a Brooklyn jail after a judge ordered him to be detained until trial. Representatives released a statement on his behalf. "As we've said from the start, anyone can file a lawsuit without proof, and this case is a clear example of that," the statement said. Audrea English escalated things by filing false police reports and making baseless claims, using high-profile events as a backdrop to harm innocent people. The news comes as lawyers in Texas have reported that they've been contacted by other victims alleging sexual abuse by Diddy.
What do y'all think of that? Wow, what do y'all think of that? I'm still here, didn't leave. Okay. I do sport talk, mainly football, baseball, with my YouTube friends. Okay, but you can't come up here for a second? Like a little bit? A little bit? You don't got to. You're fine. All right, so that's that one. Okay, so now I'm gonna see what else they got. Because I'm gonna have more of these P. Diddy lives, but I did want to do another live after this one. Let me see, anything new that I have not heard on YouTube. I don't want to keep repeating what other people are repeating, okay? Regurgitating, I'm just saying. So his youngest victim was 9 years old. That's crazy. So sad. They're all sad, but that's just, oh my God, how could he? How could he? So this is Aubrey O'Day claims Elon Musk's friends knew about Sean Diddy Combs' alleged abuse of a 9-year-old victim. Let me see how long that is. If it's long, guess who's going to read it for me? It won't be me. Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. So let me go ahead and share this. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. So this is Elon Musk, P. Diddy, and obviously that would be Miss Aubrey. So Aubrey O'Day believes Elon Musk's friendship with Sean Diddy Combs is coming back to bite him. Okay. On Tuesday, October 1st, the SpaceX founder, 53-year-old, okay, shared a headline to X, which read, "Diddy accused of using a 9-year-old and spiking drinks with horse tranquilizer." Wow. As 120 victims come forward with shocking claims. There's an attorney on that one. That's the one that's from Houston, Texas. And this is Aubrey. The Tesla creator added, "How many people in music and entertainment knew about this?" On Wednesday, October 2nd, O'Day replied, "Ask your friends. They'll tell you." They will tell you. Though it was unclear which Musk's confides O'Day was referring to. Confidants O'Day was referring to. The Dainty Dane alum, I don't know what that is, who has been vocal critic of Combs since they worked together in early hundreds. Um, indicating Musk may have been closer to the teachery than people thought. See that? See, there's a lot of people involved in this mess, allegedly. The X exchange between two celebs came after Texas-based attorney Tony Busby announced he was representing. Yeah, this is the guy that's representing. This is the Houston, Texas guy, representing 120 individuals in a civil lawsuit against Combs, 54 years old. They're talking about the attorney for his alleged crimes. One of the victims included a 9-year-old, whom the Bad Boy Records founder allegedly actually asked him. This allegedly, as they said, this individual who was 9 years old at the time was taken to an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well. Busby stated. This individual was actually SA'd. He was SA'd allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio who promised to both his parents and himself of getting a record deal. I gotta watch who you get around. Jesus Christ. Busby also addressed the stories of many other victims who claimed they were ugged by Combs. It all involved some sort of ugg. One instance, there was someone who was 20 years old at the time, and she was asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, and was given one drink. Wow. She doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, it was so messed up, she went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer, the legal mind shared. Wow. Busby reiterated how Combs would offer people fame if they obeyed him. This is horrible. Allegedly, had he been in power, I feel like I would have been something great. This is the child, I'm assuming they're talking about, or the 20-year-old. I feel like I would have something great. I quit the industry because of what Sean Combs did to me, the lawyer said on behalf of the victim. That is really what it comes down to. We are pursuing this, asking you to support this effort to encourage witnesses and victims to come forward. Bring your evidence so we can continue to break down this wall of silence. We can continue to have this story heard. Never miss a story. Okay, this is something they're talking about signing up. Busby included his shocking remarks by asking everyone who has been a victim of the music mogul to step forward. This type of SA and abuse, exploitation would never have happened in the U.S. Wow. This should never have been allowed to go as long as it did. Okay, as long as so long. Wow. If you're one of those individuals, I ask to search out if you're someone who witnessed these events, I ask you to reach out, not search out, reach out, he said. So if you're a victim of this, or if you've seen this, he's asking you to reach out. And you do have to have evidence. He doesn't want you to just come in there saying you seen something and you ain't seen nothing. Okay, that's not what he wants. Okay, allegedly. Wow, a 9-year-old. It's horrible. No, you do not have to show yourself at all, ever. You do not. Hold on, let me bring you up. I don't know why I don't hear music. I don't know what's going on. It's on, but it's low. I don't know. It is what it is. Hey, Howard, how are you? How are you? Come on up, New York. You don't have to cam up. Do you see me cammed up? I'm not even cammed up. All right. Until he comes up, I'm going to put a commercial on. Give me a second, and then I need to go throw something away real quick. Let's see. I do have to go to the loo too. So give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'll just go ahead and put my intro.
You knew it from the start, don't play dumb. Acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Play stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna play me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew. But you kept it low, now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love, it's come around. But you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I praise you. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you said mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth.
Hello, hello, hello. I am back, y'all. I'm back. Okay, so New York, you coming up? You don't have to. I'm not gonna pressure you. Sorry about that. I was trying to come up on my channel and this thing popped up. That's crazy. Lord have mercy. All right. Give me a second, y'all. All right, maybe he doesn't want to come up because I dropped the link. Howard, do you want to come up? We're just talking about the, P Diddy situation, and I did earlier let you guys hear the tell all from Kim Porter. So, yeah. Give me a second, y'all. Hit that like, y'all. Hit the like. Appreciate it. Oh wow, they got a video by from Law Crime. 7 shocking details about P. Diddy 120x SA accusers. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more information coming out, allegedly. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know if that's a real picture. Somebody has a picture of P. Diddy like on their thumbnail, but you could tell it's an AI. It's not really an actual picture. It's like a cartoon. I don't know how real it is. Okay. Okay, so let me see what else we could talk about before I get off. And then I'm going to get back on and I'm going to do news break. It's got UK included in it. I have some stuff on UK. So I don't know what's going on in this world. It's just getting to be a hot mess everywhere you go. All right. Let's see. Let me get in my emails. Yeah, I got a lot of news break information, y'all. Like I said, I'm not going to be reading every little thing. I'm just going to do like the titles of it and we'll talk about it. I mean, let's do that. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I have anything else. Anything new. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if they got any information on this one. Let's see if they named anybody. Because supposedly they're going to be coming up with some names, y'all. They're going to be coming up with some names of people that are involved in this mess. Let me see if they said any names. No, no names. No names. I do have a little bit of news, but I'm not going to say 100% that I'm going to get it. But I'm hoping to get the information. And you guys are going to know a little bit more than other people are going to know. The ones that come in here, you'll get to know more than other people get to know. Just so you know. Don't know when it's going to happen, but hopefully soon, y'all. Hopefully soon. Yeah, there's a lot of news that I have to tell you guys. So we're going to do the breaking news breaks. Not breaking news, but news break. Because it's not really breaking news because this is like been a few days ago. Some of it might be breaking news, but yeah, like 1, 2 of them looks like breaking news. So yeah. Hey together, how are you? I was playing with... Oh, how is my god baby doing? Oh, okay, so I'm going to come back up. I'm going to be doing breaking, news break. So thank you guys for coming through. Together, you know, come back because I'm getting ready to do news break. I just did the P. Diddy, Kim Porter reveals, tell all. Yeah, you guys got to go back and listen to it. It's got it's got some good information in there. That's her book. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all being here. And like I always say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get sick. And see you guys on the next live. Bye.